With that down, let's get on to our first topic here, shall we? And that one is this. I loved The Accountant. I love that Ben Affleck movie so much. Jon Bernthal, his brother, Anna Kendrick. Was it Anna Kendrick who was in that with them? I think it was. J.K. Simmons. I keep wanting to say J.K. Rowling. J.K. Simmons was in that with him. I loved that movie.
Bro.
Now, the movie didn't do all that great. It just didn't. Didn't do well at the box office. But they left it open for a sequel, and I always wished they would, even though I understood why they probably would never do it. And every year that would pass, and another year would pass, seemed less likely. And then all of a sudden we got word that they were actually going to do An Accountant 2. I have no idea how they pulled that off, because again, the movie didn't do all that great and it was forever ago, but they were doing it. And now the first trailer had come out. Loved it. Oh God, I loved it. When they did the line of, "Do you always confess to capital murder?" I didn't say anything. One of the things I loved was the dynamic between Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal as these murderous brothers, which is fantastic. And even the whole scene that obviously sets up and gets the movie in motion when JK is about to get murdered and he's desperately writing a message on his arm. Even he knows he's about to die, so he writes this message on his arm, gets everything rolling. Absolutely loved that. I had wondered if we might see Anna Kendrick. I heard she wasn't in the movie, but I was still kind of holding out hope maybe she would pop in there. Probably makes sense that she's not in there. I'll tell you what, though. One of the cool things about the Accountant universe as a whole is that it focuses your main character is a character who is on the spectrum. And look, I am somebody who knows practically less than nothing about being on the spectrum and the condition and all that kind of stuff. And I know there's various scales of it, but I remember when that first movie came out, I think we were still at AMC. When that first movie came out, getting all these messages from people saying, I have a kid who's on the spectrum. It's so refreshing to see like an action hero doing this sort of stuff. We got messages from people who themselves identify as being on the spectrum, stuff like that. So I thought that is really cool that they're doing this. And they managed to take that and make a wonderful, great movie out of it. And I wondered, could they continue it? And listen, a trailer's a trailer. It's not the movie. Maybe the movie will suck ass, but the action looks like they're delivering a huge promise of lots of action again. That whole scene where the two brothers come walking out the door and everything like that is all I want to see is Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal wrecking fools. That's all I want to see. And if anybody is stupid enough to come after them, bring it on. I love the look of this thing. Rob, you had a chance to see the trailer. What did you think about it?
You know, you and I both share a love of this. I guess it's now a franchise.
Yeah.
I own The Accountant. 4K.
Of course you do.
Media. I love this movie, as do you. You know, as far as being on the spectrum, I'm just undiagnosed. But I really love. I'm just kidding. When it comes to Star Trek, let me talk about Star Trek. This franchise is great. You know, this is an elegant franchise.
You know what? It really is
elegant. I mean, the way you go back and you watch this, it's beautifully composed. It's got that kind of wintry feel. Like, I don't imagine The Accountant would ever take place. They're not going to go to the tropics. Like this
maybe that's where they go next.
The Accountant in Peru.
The Accountant goes west.
Yeah, I mean, there's something about this franchise that you know. This is such a weird. I equate it to the Equalizer franchise. Like, there's 3 Equalizer movies, and Denzel did go to Europe. He goes to Italy, but I love that franchise as well. Like this, it's smart. It's elegant. It's got great action. The characters are unique. And like, you know, even though Ben Affleck's an assassin, there's so much more to him. You know, he's got art. He's got an evil villain or an evil hero, or not an evil, but he's a killer, but he's got his own lair.
Yeah, his own secret lair.
Secret lair. I mean, this is like a superhero movie. This is more like if M. Night Shyamalan made a superhero movie, he might direct The Accountant. Kind of like Unbreakable. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I'm making that. But God, dude, this trailer was dope. I got more excited for this trailer than I probably should have.
And look, and for anybody who wants a little bit of info on the new movie, this is how Variety describes it. They say, ahead of the film's worldwide premiere at this year's South by Southwest Film and Television Festival on March 8th, that's enough to make me consider flying to Austin and go to this festival just so I can see this. The Accountant 2 has released an official trailer showing Christian Wolf, played by Ben Affleck, back in action as the autistic accountant who works to uncook the books. In this new film, he is recruited to help solve a murder case by a Treasury agent, Cynthia Addai-Robinson. In order to get to the bottom of the matter, the emotionally distant Christian must reconnect with his brother Brax, played by Jon Bernthal, after the events of the first film.
Count me in.
That's as complicated and as simple as it needs to be. It's like,
Dude.
Shit is being disturbed. Let's pull out the guns. That's not the way to handle situations in life, but I love it in my movies. So yeah, I dig this trailer a lot. I cannot wait to see this movie. Guys, we want to thank a sponsor of today's episode, PrizePicks. All right, sports fans, All-Star Weekend is almost here, and if you're not on PrizePicks, you're seriously missing out. It's the easiest and most fun way to turn your basketball knowledge into real money. With over 10 million users already playing, why not you? PrizePicks is a skill-based daily fantasy game. You just pick more or less on player projections. You think Steph Curry's hitting more than 5 threes, or Giannis dropping more than 35 points? Make your picks in under 60 seconds, and if you hit, you could win up to 1,000 times your cash. Ann and I have been using PrizePicks on football all year, but now we're switching over to basketball. And we like Jason Tatum getting more than 29 points. And now that Luka Doncic is on the Lakers, I'm going to take over on 8 assists. And the best part is, even if you miss one pick, PrizePicks Flex Play lets you still cash out. And hey, don't forget about Taco Tuesday. Each week, PrizePicks discounts select player projections by up to 25%, giving you even more chances to score big. Download the app today and use the code Campea to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Again, download the app today and use that code Campea to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, run your game. Guys, the question is for you. What did you think of the new trailer for The Accountant 2? Hey, listen, I don't blame any of you if you'd completely forgotten about this. I frankly never thought it would happen, and as much as I love it, if I was a studio executive, I'm not sure I would have greenlit it, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's going to make any money, but I'm going to be there. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.